Bro, I love my group!
That is the greatest three.
Good, camera-wise, is outproducing Ryder Cup. This is ridiculous. Hovland just pulled a Matt Scharff, and I don't say that lightly. It's very rare, but we're gonna break it down today. If you're new to the channel, I'm Dougie. Welcome to The Golf Fan, your home for YouTube golf news. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and turn that red subscribe button gray. And this video is special. It's a special video because we get to break down two of the greatest shots ever hit. I mean, let's just call it like it is. How rare is it to make a hole-in-one on a par 4 and then to have videos of that? So we're gonna break it down today. We're gonna bring you the news from the Ryder Cup. I believe it was in a practice round, I think, where Viktor Hovland made a hole-in-one on a par 4. And then we're gonna return to the gold standard, the holy grail, the greatest shot in YouTube history. And we're gonna watch that again and relive it, because what better time now to appreciate that shot from Matt Scharff. So let's jump into the first video here. We are going to watch Viktor Hovland making his hole-in-one. Okay, so we got Hovland on the tee, nice waggles, got a 3-wood. Golly, he's got a good swing, just crunches at impact, sends it. He likes it. Fitzy's walking up behind him to tee off next. Heading at the green. I don't know if they can see the pin. And then it drops. Bam! Count it. Fitzy jumps on his back. Some other guy's coming in with some sunglasses on. I don't know who that guy is. Terrell Hatton. What a buzzkill. What a buzzkill. If I ever make a hole-in-one, let alone on a par 4, and a guy in my group just stands there like this,
Matt Fitzpatrick,
I don't know if I'd ever play with that guy again. What a buzzkill. What a shot. The 3-wood just pitched perfectly. I don't know, 15 feet in front of the pin. Just trickles in. Unbelievable. Love Matt Fitzpatrick's reaction. Who's the other guy? Comment down below. Who's the guy in sunglasses who comes in and pats Javi on the back? I don't know who that guy is. Maybe that's on me. And then Hovland walks up, picks that ball out of the cup. What a feeling. What a special feeling. Incredible, incredible. Thanks the crowd. And no! He throws it.
Someone stay there.
He throws it. That's a big mistake. If you ever make a hole-in-one, you do not lose the ball. Hovland just tosses it into the crowd. I mean, comment down below. Is that a mistake? Hovland throwing the par 4 hole-in-one ball into the crowd. Seems like somebody might have even dropped it. What? I can't believe that he just threw the ball. Like, it's not like a ball you hold out with. It's not like a 2 on a par 4. This is a 1 on a par 4, and Hovland chucks the ball into the crowd. That literally blew my mind. I cannot believe that happened. The one time that I made a hole-in-one, I didn't know what hole-in-one protocol was, right? Nobody tells you these things unless you've been around hole-in-ones before. I had not. I made a hole-in-one. Everybody's shaking, the adrenaline, incredible. Walk up onto the next tee box. This was at the die course at French Lick, hole number 8. You may have seen the die course at French Lick in some of the good videos. They said it's their favorite new course. Hole number 8, I make a 1. Actually took the flag. And then on hole number 9, I tee up the same ball that I just made a hole-in-one with, because I'm not thinking, right? It's just the ball in my pocket. I wipe it right into the schmutz. It's in the tall grass. Caddy's looking for the ball, can't find it. And then my playing partner say, "That wasn't your hole-in-one ball, was it?" I said, "Yeah, it was." And they said, "You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Why in the world would you tee up the hole-in-one ball and risk losing it?" Thankfully, we played 36 holes at the die course that day. When we came back around for the second 18, my caddy, shout out Randy at French Lick, best caddy in the world, he was just digging in that thick stuff, found the actual ball, and now have it framed. Anyway, long story short is, you protect your hole-in-one ball like it's 24 karat gold. If that ever happens to you, you've not yet made a hole-in-one, when you make that hole-in-one, you put that ball in your bag deep, okay? Because that's important. So Javi just throws it, and that just literally just shocks me. Maybe he regrets it. Maybe he's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I threw away that ball. I should have kept that. It's a hole-in-one par 4 ball. How many people have one of those?" incredible stuff from Javi. Yeah, it's interesting to see the reactions because hole-in-ones sometimes have a letdown on PGA Tour if you're watching. Like some people don't even get that excited to make a hole-in-one on a par 3 because some of these PGA Tour players have made 5, 7, 10 hole-in-ones before. So they're like, oh yeah, cool, another hole-in-one. But a hole-in-one on a par 4 is that's a different level, okay? But the reaction wasn't crazy, you know? I mean, Javi was excited, but it looked like Fitzpatrick was more excited for his friend than Javi was to actually have made it. So interesting to see that. Now, with all that in mind, let us watch Matt Scharff's hole-in-one. Cannot wait to rewatch this. This is going to be special. Okay, so Micah's on the tee. Micah is hitting first. He's got a 3-wood, par 4, stripe show. Absolute stripe show. Why are we starting with Micah? Because boing! Off the flag. And that was wild. Wild. He one-hops it off the flag right before Matt hits. And people are saying there's something in the air. Buy a lottery ticket. Yes, G. Buy a lottery ticket, Micah. What's the chances of hitting the pin on a par 4?
If we make a hole-in-one, I just have a weird feeling, boys.
Garrett, weird feeling. Matt hits.
Dude, what?
Stripe show.
Look at this.
Incredible shot. Heading toward the green. Cool. Amazing.
Bro.
Disappears. They're pumped. And then?
That is the greatest 3.
No!
And then Bubby takes off. Bubby's the first one out of the gate. Bubby looks like he's running like a 9.5 40-yard dash with those first 2 steps, Bubby. Here's the replay. Oh my gosh. Enters the right side of the hole, catches it. 3rd camera angle. 3rd. It's ridiculous. Oh, the sound of that ball landing. Whew.
No way.
No way.
That's it!
Luis. That's it! This is giving me chills. Micah's taking off down the hill. Garrett's running. And then Matt turns on the Dumb and Dumber power run. This is classic. This is like Christmas Vacation's a classic Christmas movie of all time. This is like a classic golf moment of all time that we're watching. Wow. Just special. Special, taken off. I mean, look, it's a long run. This is a par 4. They've been sprinting, and they're like just over halfway to the hole. It's a long run. Everybody, look at Bubby's face. Bubby's like in complete shock, gasping for air.
No.
I mean,
After I hit the pin.
they're in disbelief. Micah can't believe it. I mean,
This camera angle hasn't cut.
this is just nuts. It really is.
Matt, you gotta go.
They're out of breath in disbelief.
No. What? No way it happened like this. No way it happened like this. No. Look at these shots.
This is
Landed right there. I mean, oh my gosh, this is just.
hit it right in front of hit the pin. I
landed right here.
Bubby's and it went.
Look at this match.
And then here we see the ball. Here we see the ball.
He's made all the one.
Ball's on the left side of the hole. I'm not a conspiracy guy, but how does the ball end up on the left side of the cup when it entered the right?
Dude, no.
Does it bounce at the bottom of the cup? You tell me.
How did it happen like
But that's besides the point. This is just wow. Steven looks so skinny. Sheesh. Don't even recognize Steve.
Are we stupid?
And then it's so weird to see Grant. Grant and Micah. I mean, this just feels weird.
We had it on film.
You've never even made a hole in one on a par 3. I did a 61-yard chip into Waters Creek.
Let's see if we can get 100.
This is just nuts. I mean, this is.
A hole-in-one on a par 4.
All right. We've seen enough there. We've seen enough. Watching that back, that moment by Matt Scharff, I mean, it literally is just mind-blowing. First, Bubby steps up. I don't think we saw that, but Bubby hit the green, which is nuts. Micah hits the pin, which is nuts. Garrett says, what if we made a hole-in-one here? I just got a weird feeling. Matt stripes that ball, and it just trickles with the perfect speed, and the hole catches it. What a catch by the hole. Can we talk about that? What a catch. That's one of the all-time catches in history. I mean, you talk about different catches pinning against the helmet and all this different stuff, but it's like, that's one of the all-time catches in history. What if that ball had lipped out? If Grant hit it, 100% that ball's lipping out. You better believe that he's catching lip there. So that hole grabs it. What a reception. That's a catch. Right side of the hole, what a catch. And then the reaction. The reaction just kind of speaks for itself. I mean, I love how Bubby just took off. And the delayed reaction's part of it for me, you know, because they couldn't see whether it went in or not. If nobody was up by the green, this was just a normal group playing without cameras, they wouldn't have known until they got up to the green. But there's that delayed reaction. I think Micah like hopped on Matt's back a little bit because they both hit amazing shots. One of them off the pin, one of them in the cup. And then there's that little silence of, you know, Luis and who else was there? Max? I don't know. Everybody by the green with the cameras watching, right? They saw it go in and then they shouted. And again, this is what, 300 yards apart or something like that? It took a while. And sound travels fast, but man, that sound had to catch all the way back to the tee box. And then they heard a lot of noise and they heard that's in. Luis said that's in. And then bam, the rest is history. They start taking off. I mean, the reaction is just incredible. It's iconic. It is just nuts. So wanted to just take a moment to appreciate this because Hovland just pulled a Matt Scharff. He did. He really did. And it was cool to watch. I love it. It was an amazing moment. I think it was in a practice round. You know, it wasn't actually during a match. But great shot for Javi, right? Nothing compares to Matt Scharff's hole-in-one on a par 4. Can that golf shot ever be topped in YouTube golf? I mean, you let me know. What would it take? I mean, the fact that they had 3 camera angles on this shot, 1 from the tee box, 2 from the green, 2 from different sides of the green, watching this ball land and drop in. I mean, it's crazy. Good, camera-wise, is outproducing Ryder Cup. This is ridiculous, right? How is there more cameras on a good video by the green than there is in Ryder Cup shots? It's nuts, okay? And that's partly why the shot is so special. If there was nobody by the green, no cameras by the green, Luis, Max decided, hey, it's a par 4, guys. It's 300 yards. Like, just hit. You really think one of these shots is going to go in? This shot does not sit as high on that list of the Holy Grail as it does. It just doesn't. It doesn't, because all you would have is the tee shot. You wouldn't have the green, and then you would just have to kind of take their word that it actually went in. But the fact that we get to see this ball from the second it leaves the club to the second it lands and drops, rolls and trickles, and then catches that right side of it, like, you can really just appreciate this. It's iconic. It's iconic. And if I sound excited, it's because I'm genuinely excited. It's not because I'm wired up on Duncan, of course. What a moment. What a moment for Matt Scharff. I mean, he set the standard. If anyone makes a hole-in-one on a par 4, it's a Matt Scharff. They pulled a Matt Scharff, right? He is the hole-in-one guy. What a moment. What I'm curious about is, I'm not a math guy, but odds of, you know, let's just say the odds of any golfer making a hole-in-one are really low, obviously. What's the difference between the odds of them making a hole-in-one on a par 3 and their odds of making a hole-in-one on a par 4 that's around 300 yards? Like, how much harder is it to hole out from 300 yards than like 150? It's crazy. It's crazy. So what a time to just relive greatest shot in golf history on YouTube. Wow, really appreciate that. Congrats to Javi for pulling a Matt Scharff. We love to see it, we really do. And we're just grateful for that moment. From Good, from the team, from whoever told Luis and Max to go up by the green. I don't know if it was Garrett, could have been Bubby, who knows? Whoever told them, maybe they just decided, hey, you know, it's worth us. Maybe they decided on their own. Shout out Luis, shout out Max, and shout out whoever told them to get their butts up by the green, because, man, that was special. Just to have all those camera angles. Like, I'm a geek for content. I love golf, but I love camera work and just appreciating this. I mean, this is like the Mona Lisa, okay? Like, this is the gold standard. It doesn't get any better than that. Like, it's not even physically possible to get better than Matt Scharff's hole-in-one on the par 4 with all the camera angles and with the group. And yeah, unbelievable. So hope you enjoyed this video, just taking a trip down memory lane. Congrats to Javi. Can't wait for the Ryder Cup. It's going to be electric. I'm Dougie. This is the Golf Clan, your home for YouTube golf news. Anything that happens in the YouTube golf space, you're going to hear it from me here, and we're going to break it down. If you could take a second and give a boost to that thumbs up button, it would tell YouTube that you enjoy these videos and allow me to keep making more content like this. Wow, that really got the adrenaline. That really got the adrenaline going. I need to just settle down, cool down a little bit. Wow, special time to be in the YouTube golf space. See you in the next video.